Part 6 or 7 of the Ugg the Clown Hawaiian Special of Tennessee. And right now I'm showing you, I'm going to drive through a camping area called Boswell Landing. And this is the area where a lot of people go camping. See the more tables up there. Real nice place to go. But anyway, this is known as Boswell Landing. See if we can get out real quick. Take a video, some more video of this area. Now, ain't a whole lot of people around here, and they might freak because they didn't see a clown in a campsite. But anyway, I'm getting out, and there ain't a whole lot of camping going on right now. But this is Boswell Landing. And right over here is the part of the lake, table and campsite. And this is where a lot of people do the camping. Back over in here is some more campsite way down there. You can see it. It's a nice place to come. You like to camp. It's a good place. Even got a boat ramp right over there. And somebody's smoking. This is part of the Tennessee River, Kentucky Lake. I'll show you more later, but this is a little island, and we're going to get back and we're going to show some more of this area. Just stay with me. Now, going back to my truck and drive around. Remember, seatbelt. Gotta have a seatbelt. Now, try to put my seatbelt on and operating a camera is a little tough, but safety first. Oh, especially when you got a bad arm. Oh, and I got a bug in the truck. Bug in the truck. That's funny. In gear. Let me roll the window down so I can breathe. Yeah. Alright. Continue on our little tour of Boswell Landing. Part of our big adventure all together. You see all these sites. Those things look like iron loops for fire rings. They're kind of neat. There's a person down there camping. Look like somebody going there to set up more camping. I ain't gonna go down and bother them because one, it's rude. Second, I'm a clown. Anyway, we're going to go on. We're going to go on down this road some more. I'm going to show you something else kind of different. Might take a little time. But going on this road, boom. See, somebody's camping right there. Now, as we go down this road, this is part of the place called Fort Henry. Fort Henry was also part of the Civil War. And the way it's supposed to go, Fort Henry was the first line of defense of this area. When the Union soldier came in to take on Fort Donelson, they had to go through Fort Henry. Unfortunately, Fort Henry didn't make it. It got blasted away, more or less. And, oh, that's a turtle. See back and see that turtle. That's a turtle. Turtle never saw a clown before. Anyway, back to Fort Henry. Yeah, all this area back in here, you see, is part of the old Fort Henry. Ain't none of it left. The main part of the fort is flooded underwater out there in the lake. That's why ain't much but hiking trail, all it is. But this is part of the fort. Anyway, back to the story. They had to go through Fort Henry, down through the Tennessee River, on over into the Cumberland River to take on Fort Donelson. And if they got Fort Donelson, they can move on into Nashville and so forth and so on, to take care of this end of the country during the Civil War. But since that fell under the General Grant, who was the general of this region at the time, conquered it. Interesting story about General Grant. My opinion, some may differ, that General Grant, because of what he has done here in this area of Fort Henry, Fort Donelson, defeated it with his unique unconditional surrender, moved him up to the main general of the entire Civil War. And once Abraham Lincoln learned that he did this, that he moved him to the main general of the United States Army. And eventually he got General Lee to sign the unconditional surrender as well. Because the unconditional surrender also later years also went on into Japan. But I think if that's the story goes, some may differ. But all because, to my opinion, all because of General Grant coming to this little area and done a deed called unconditional surrender, led to many other surrenders throughout other conflicts, like rest of the Civil War and part of World War II. Unconditional surrender. Now, after this, I'm going to let go, but this is a sign that tells about the fort. I'm going to get out and record it, or maybe I can do it right here. The site of Fort Henry in 1862. There you go. Anyway, this is part of the tour. We're going to go on to another place entirely. We had spent our time down in LBL and Fort Donelson, between the Civil War and LBL. Now we're going to move on to another place called Paris Landing, and we're going to look at some more interesting place. So stay tuned on our special edition of Ugg the Clown Hawaiian Special, Tennessee. Later, Gator. I'm driving my truck down the road. Later.